What's up, you guys? Happy Monday. Come on in for a bit of a day in the life. We're gonna go through breakfast, some grocery haul, and the rest of our day. So most of you probably already know who he is, but this is Cosmo, Mummy's baby. He runs the house. He's the spoiled one here. Okay, so I did a little bit of a grocery haul this morning, and because I was running around this morning late start, I did Instacart, which is amazing if you ever travel. That is my #1 travel tip. Instacart will deliver right to your hotel. So usually when I'm on the plane, I just put in my whole order for my groceries, deliver it to the hotel so it's ready and waiting. If you're in a rush and you're at home and you can't make it to the grocery store, also super convenient. This is not an ad for Instacart, but if Instacart wants to sponsor me, I will gladly take it because I always use Instacart. So just a couple things this morning because Mark wanted like a Egg McMuffin type breakfast. Is something that we've been doing lately. So #1 absolute fave, Ezekiel bread English muffins. So these are amazing. They're super fluffy, taste way better than the actual bread. So highly recommend these. I have 4. It's a funny story. I didn't actually order 4. I ordered 2. But the lady said if they didn't have any in stock, she couldn't find them because usually they're in the frozen aisle if you are looking for them in the grocery store. So she refunded them, said she couldn't find them. And then I guess she added to the order after. So I did a whole new Instacart order because I needed the Ezekiel bread muffins. So I ended up getting 4, but that's okay because we're gonna eat them and you can freeze these too. We got some Mahatma jasmine rice for us and the dogs. Some Heinz no sugar added ketchup. I love this stuff. Some extra virgin olive oil. We needed some more of that. These are my favorite eggs. So these are the pasture raised eggs. Once you eat pasture raised eggs, you can't go back to regular eggs just because of the taste. And even the color of it looks totally different. We got some spinach, 1 single tomato for today's breakfast, a couple of bananas. These are my #1 fave snack, these Lumberg mini rice cakes. So these ones are better than any other rice cake brand, but they're hard to find. They're like dusted with salt or different flavors, so I love these. And then I got some dark chocolate, 70% cocoa. And I got this from Sprouts really just because I had to meet an order minimum in order to get free delivery. Dark chocolate bites, no sugar added. So usually at nighttime I like to have some type of dark chocolate or something like that just to cap my sweet tooth for the nighttime. Or sometimes what I do have is the MEGAFIT cookie dough bites. The MEGAFIT cookie dough bites are my fave. These are really good. And the ingredients are super clean. It's just protein powder, almond flour, almond butter, maple syrup, and chocolate chips. So these are, I think there's only 1 left in here. Saving that for later. Shh. How many do you want for breakfast today?
Let's do 2.
Let's do 4 this morning. He was like, babe, I want 4 English muffins. I was like, okay.
Well, that was 4.
Oh, someone got into the cookies this morning.
Raspberry lemon. One of my faves. I love lemon. I love the raspberry, like the jam filling. So, thanks, my cookie dealer, for contributing to my growth of getting huge.
Ham spray. I'm gonna put the eggs on here, toast the Ezekiel bread muffins, and then slice up some tomatoes to go on top. Do you want avocado on it? Yeah.
Sure. It's my macros, so.
So a lot of people ask when I'm in my off season, what does my diet look like? Someone was asking me yesterday, are you eating for your prep right now? And I say it's really a lifestyle. It's year round. There's not just in prep. Obviously, it's more strict and structured. But in my off season, I eat pretty much the exact same foods that I always eat, other than on the weekends, I have a lot more flexibility with food choices. If we want to go out for dinners or stuff like that. My mom was in town last week visiting from Canada, so we had a bunch of extra home-cooked meals she wanted to make and have sit-down dinners, go out for dinners. So times like that, I'm going to take advantage of being in the off-season, having that flexibility, and eating out a little bit more than I normally would, just because I don't like to eat out. Mark loves to eat out. I prefer home-cooked food anyways, so usually I stick to my same meals, and then I'm a sweets lover, so dark chocolate, like you saw, cookie dough bites, donuts, cookies, all that good stuff.
Here's what we're doing. This is like my laptop is usually here, but this is 3 businesses all in one right here. Okay.
We're just taking over my YouTube.
This is our YouTube. How?
Oh my god, I can't be YouTube.
This is my best friend.
We can't see, we can't show you who this is.
One of my besties.
But this is the co-producer of the 2021 NPC High Roller Royale show here in Las Vegas. National qualifier hosted by yours truly, Miss Jennifer Dory, and me, myself, Mark Anthony. What's up? So we're playing the show here. We got my FBF clients here, and we're working every day. Drinking a club soda, eating some MYCOOKIEDEALER.
Drinking club soda. So Mark just said, tell everyone that he likes to use truffle salt because he's bougie. So his favorite is this black truffle salt. I usually just like the pink Himalayan sea salt, so I put this on all my meals, put this one on all of Mark's meals. And then I just have everything but the bagel seasoning and black pepper already on it and I cooked it. Do you want both salts or just the one?
Just the one.
How much ketchup do you want, babe?
A couple swiggles.
Tell them what you said.
5 swiggles. There you go, done.
Okay.
Nice. Breakfast.
Breakfast.
Actually, no, this is like meal 2 for me.
Meal 1 for you. This is a whole meal for you that you had. How was this one, raspberry?
Oh, it's phenomenal.
Which other ones did you get?
I already ate some steak and rice. Now I'm eating some eggs.
Let's look and see.
He wants some, but he can't have any.
My cookie dealer. So for those of you guys who don't know, my cookie dealer is the best cookies that you can get. They're all half-pound cookies, but they also have cookie brownies, cookie cakes, and protein cookies is their latest thing as well. And they have like soft and chewy ones. They come out with a bunch of different flavors each week. You guys can use code JENDORIE, JENDORIE, for a discount on them if you want. This is a brownie flavored one, salted caramel galaxy brownie, cherry toaster pastry. Did you like this one when you had it last week?
Amazing. So that's my next one on the list.
This is cinnamon toast crunch cannoli. I'm not sure what this one is. Slante. I don't even know how to pronounce it, so I'm not even gonna try, but it looks like a Irish one. I guess I should eat these because I'm Irish. Happy St. Patty's Day. Smirk. Oh, this one is so good. Animal Party. Pot of Gold. Oh, that's cool. And they have little gold chips on it. So these ones are really good if you eat. You can just eat them like room temp like this. If you're not going to eat them, I probably would put them in the freezer just so they stay fresh for longer. Or you can put them in the oven for a couple, I think like 5 to 10 minutes to heat them up. It's really good if you do them in the air fryer though, because it's even faster. Just like 2 or 3 minutes in the air fryer to heat it up. Or you can heat it up in the microwave. It says 30 to 45 seconds, but I don't like to do too much because then it gets too gooey. So I usually like to do it for like 15 to 20 seconds, and that's the perfect amount. Right, babe?
I don't like to heat it up.
Mark doesn't like it heated up, so sometimes I have to like sneak it in the microwave. He's like, did you heat it up? I'm like, no. Love you. See you soon.
You go to the bank?
I felt good. Yeah, I'm gonna get my money order for Pro Card. So I get my Olympia contract signed for 2022.
Drive safe.
Cosmo, you're not going.
Cosmo, come here.
He says, I'm not going with my mama. Hey guys, we got our money order from the bank. We're gonna go to UPS right now over here and get this sent out to the IPB Pro League office so I can get my Olympia contract and get that signed and sent in. Okay, I'm gonna eat my next meal now, and I'm gonna do MEGAFIT because I have all these MEGAFIT stacked up. So my favorite from MEGAFIT is the spicy ground chicken, and now they have it available in custom meals. So usually I do 4 ounces spicy ground chicken, half a cup of rice, and then green beans. And I usually like to heat up on the pan, and then I add, these are my fave, organic cocominos. This one is the best flavor, the original one. And then cashews, roasted with sea salt. I'm gonna do cashews with this meal too for some fats. I'll save the rice for last actually. This is Chin. Chino, say hi. The gentle giant.
The real life hero.
Yeah, the one that everyone's scared of. Mila, he's the sweetest little angel. All he wants to do is sit there. Top of it, we're gonna add some of this, the good stuff. Maybe can you open this one? I can't open it. Can you open this one? Why is it so hard to open this one? So good. So I just got my HD muscle box, so I'm going to share with you guys some of my favorites that I always get. One, their new shakers because I love the style of these ones. There's the white and pink, and this is their teal one because Mark is going to steal all my shakers. Then I have the Glyco HD. This is great to shake with. Usually I do with 2 of my highest carb meals a day. So I'm probably gonna take this with this meal right now and then post-workout with my meal as well. This is great to do with cheat meals. Take it about 15 minutes prior to your cheat meals and it'll just help your body better utilize those carbs. Also, if you're doing carb up for a show, highly recommend using this. I always bring this with me to shows. Next up, of course, Vita HD, which is your multivitamin plus way more, so 5 pills a day first thing in the morning. I always do that with meal 1. And I usually do that with glutamine. I'll do 1 scoop of the Glute HD in water and then I'll take the vitamins with that. This is Mark's Carb HD Peach Mango, his favorite flavor. And this is mine, Pre-HD Ultra Pink Lemonade. So this is the stimulant-based pre-workout. The Pre-HD Ultra has caffeine. The Pre-HD Elite does not have any caffeine. And then Pro HD Chocolate Peanut Butter, one of my fave flavors. And then I think I got vanilla. Yes, some vanilla because I usually like to add fruit to the vanilla one. And I do it with, I'll show you guys actually when we get it. I like to use the almond milk coconut milk blend, this one, just because I like the coconut flavor. So I'll do usually like half a cup of this with half a cup of ice and then the vanilla. And sometimes I'll throw in like mango or pineapple. There's actually a tropical mix, I don't know the brand, it's in my freezer. And it's mango, pineapple, coconut, and strawberries. So good if you do it with vanilla and this. These two with the vanilla is so good. Let's go. No, I want to take them to a park and just let them like sprint. Me and Claus are matching. This is my cardio routine in my office. But usually I do take them around the block or twice around the block every day. Cardio right now, I try not to do too much cardio in my off season because I don't want my body to get used to it. And then when I do start prepping, in order to be responsive, I'm going to need to do more and more and more. So the goal usually in my off season is to get my food up and get my cardio down. So usually cardio I enjoy to do in the morning fasted, so about 4 to 5 times a week, 20 to 25 minutes fasted in the morning, just low intensity walking on a treadmill incline, or I'll do the elliptical or arc that I have in my garage, but nothing high intensity, nothing that's too long in terms of the actual duration of cardio. So then when I do start my prep officially, which we're going to be starting super early this time around, which I'm going to discuss with you guys in another video, we'll bump up the intensity, we'll bump up the frequency and the duration, just so we have all of those variables to play around with, versus if I'm doing an hour of cardio in my off season, then come time to prep, I'm going to have to bump it up even more from there. So we try and keep it minimal, but still to a good amount that's sustainable for a healthy lifestyle.
What are you talking about?
Cardio.
Cardio? This is my cardio right now.
That's what I said. This really is his cardio, though, because I usually go by myself in the mornings for cardio in the garage, not joined by the MA.
I mean, not bad for 235 pounds and Still got a nice little decent condition.
Don't say some like BS body fat percent like last time. People were like, what? What did you say?
I think I said like 10%. Okay, maybe I'm 15%, but I eat whatever I want.
15, higher than that.
I do whatever I want, whenever I want.
That, pal.
Come on.
Okay, just gonna get my pre-workout ready. So my new shaker cup. I have this filled halfway with water, and I'm gonna put some ice cubes in it because I want it to be cold. And today we are gonna do this combo, 1 scoop of each. 1 scoop of Pre-HD Ultra in pink lemonade. And the Pre-HD Ultra is the stimulant-based pre-workout, so this one is gonna have caffeine in it. This is great for pump, strength, energy, and focus. And then I'm also gonna do 1 scoop of the Pre-HD Elite, which is our non-stimulant-based formula. So that one is gonna be pumps, power, endurance, focus, all that good stuff, but no stimulants in there, so no caffeine. I personally like to mix the two of these, 1 scoop of each, just to get the best of both worlds with the energy, but also all the pumps and the focus and endurance that comes along with these two. If you're someone who is sensitive to stimulants, you prefer to not train with a stimulant like caffeine, or you're training late at night, or you've already had a lot of caffeine throughout the day, Elite is going to be a good option for you because there's no caffeine in here. If you're someone who needs that bit of extra energy, Ultra is going to be your go-to, or you can just do what I do and stack both of them. I usually like to match the flavors, so both are pink lemonade, just so you get all of one flavor. Show them your curry chicken. This is one of my fave MegaFit meals. It's a new one. It's called curry chicken.
Curry chicken breast.
So good.
This is what I'm eating right now, MegaFit meals. Thanks for adding a little flavor. You see the macros are right there, because we're macro counting in the off season.
Mark always pokes fun at that.
Everyone's asking Jen what she's eating, and right now she's just following some, we're macro counting based on her structure and the goals that we have moving forward to make progress.
I feel like, I'm more intuitive in my off season, so I have like a structure that I follow loosely, I guess you could say. So I still eat the same thing I'm a creature of habit, so I eat clean naturally just because I don't like fast food. I don't like to eat out at restaurants. Gino's really thirsty.
How about this creature of habit?
Let me finish.
That's the beef.
He's shy.
Are you camera shy?
Bebe.
Camera shy?
Yeah, I'm a creature of habit, so I usually like to eat the same foods. Like if you guys have watched any of my prep videos, my breakfast is usually something similar, like whole eggs, egg whites, some type of carb source, whether that's Ezekiel muffins like today, or usually I do oatmeal and chia seeds. Usually I just mix everything together, like oatmeal, chia seeds, egg whites. I use this toffee it's like a toffee flavored stevia. This is really good just to add some flavor. And then some almond butter on top, just like protein, carbs, fats in each of my meals. And then I pretty much always do MegaFit spicy ground chicken or the custom meal for my meal too. And then usually I'll do just like chicken breast and veggies and some type of carb for meal 3. Post-workout, usually I do another one of the spicy ground chicken meals just because it's super convenient to have the meals already cooked. So MegaFit does most of my meals other than my meal 1 and my last meal. My last meal is always the same no matter what, on season, off season, because my favorite meal that I look forward to. I do an Ezekiel bread muffin toasted with coconut oil on it and a few cracks of like pink sea salt. And then I do protein ice cream using the Pro HD, usually the vanilla one. Sometimes I'll do the chocolate and I'll add like unsweetened cocoa powder. Usually 5 meals a day is comfortable for me to have. And protein, carbs, fats are all those meals right now until we start to cut back when we start our prep. And then on the weekends, we do like to enjoy some good food. So usually we'll go out to a restaurant once on the weekend and maybe some little snacks on a Sunday. But that's really the extent of how crazy my diet gets. I still eat pretty much the same foods, pretty much the same supplements year round too. And same routine for training. The cardio obviously drops down like I was telling you guys. But overall, it's a lifestyle, so nothing really changes too much on season to off season, other than the consistency is the biggest thing. Consistency is number 1. If you're trying to get anywhere, be consistent. Every single day counts. Every single thing you do each day counts. It all adds up, whether it's a good thing or a bad thing. They agree. So good. Especially with ice cubes when it's hot out like today. It's like drinking pink lemonade. Oh, by the way, for these pre-HDs, Ultra and Elite, I definitely recommend filling up your shaker cup with a decent amount of water. Don't dry scoop these because you won't get the full benefit of them.
It needs to be
you want to have
water,
you want to have as much water as you can to be hydrated, better pumps and just better workouts with that. So take full advantage of all the pump products that are in here and do yourself a favor and fill up your shaker at least halfway, if not more, with water. I might actually put a little bit more in this. And then I usually drink this as I'm like getting ready to go train before I head out to the gym, and I'll sip it on my way to the gym, so that way once I get there, kicked in and we're good to go. Post-workout, Glute HD. So I do this in the morning on an empty stomach, 1 scoop in water, which is great for gut health, and then it's also great for your immune system too. Post-workout recovery-wise, to reduce that delayed onset muscle soreness, glutamine is going to be your best friend. So many benefits of taking glutamine. I would definitely recommend. Pretty much everyone can benefit from glutamine and a multivitamin, 2 staple products. So post-workout, I always do this, and I also do 1 scoop in the morning on an empty stomach as well. We're just headed to go train, 6 to get some work done, and then get in the rest of my meals since I'm a little bit behind on meals today, but that's okay. I'm not like super strict about it my off season. If I only get in 4 meals or 5 meals, whatever the case might be, or if I have a long day and I get an extra meal, it's okay. The main thing just being that I'm getting in my protein intake, which I will be, so we're all good there. I'm just gonna sip on this to wake me up because I'm tired today. I'm just trying to get back into my routine from last week. So my mom came to visit me last week from Canada. Best week. I'm so happy she came. So thanks, Mama. I know she watches my YouTube. So thanks for coming to visit me. We had so much fun. She was training with me last week, but we were just a bit out of routine with things. We were going house shopping most of those days. And this past weekend, Mark and I have been house shopping for like 8 hours a day, every day, looking at new builds and stuff. So it's just time consuming and takes a while to travel out to where we're looking. So our training has been a little bit all over the place. We've missed a couple training sessions just with schedules. Sometimes that happens when real life happens. So getting back on track this week, back to normal routine for cardio, training, meals, all that kind of stuff. And yeah. Actually need to stop by Sephora to get more of this. This is the best lip gloss. It's called Lip Sleeping Mask, but I use it as a lip gloss. And just keep your lips super hydrated. So gotta get some more of this later. We're gonna train at Yak's Fitness here at Town Square in Vegas. Nice and bunch of shopping stuff right around here, and usually it's empty, so I like to come train here and then quiet and private. So we're gonna get in a quick workout here, and if Sephora's still open, get more of this. So we're gonna warm up, start with seated abductions. We're gonna hit glutes today, so glute focus is the goal here. So next up, we just started with seated abductions to warm everything up. I always like to get some blood flow there first, so that was good to warm glutes and hips. I'm gonna do some dumbbell step-ups with a bench. I really like these ones for glutes, so we're gonna do those next. Probably start with 15s and then work up in. Feels super light 15s today for some reason. Big weights. When you step, you're trying to work your glutes, so this is the working leg. This is just for stabilization. And you don't want to be bouncing off of this because then you're not really doing much work. So step through your heel, push up, come all the way forward, set your foot here if needed. Slowly lower down, squeeze the glute to come back up. So each time, reset before you do each rep. So you can really maximize on the tension on your glutes versus just bouncing up and down and losing your balance. It's tiring. So I think that I'm gonna switch my routine. I always have been a nighttime trainer. I prefer to do cardio in the morning and train either late afternoon or evenings, just because that's what I've been used to. When I was in school, I would always have to train. I would have school all day, then I would go to work, then I would train at like 9 p.m. Or even if I could go after when I was in high school, it was like 5 p.m. when I could go train. So so I always train at that time. But last week I trained at 8 a.m. one time. And it was great to be done by 10 a.m. home finished. Just because as the day goes on, I have a lot of clients that I do throughout the day, client work, and I usually like to prioritize getting that done first. But sometimes my day gets thrown different directions, and to train at like 7 p.m. is tiring. And by the end of the day, I'm gassed. So I might try a morning training schedule, and I'll keep you guys posted how I like it. Do you guys like to train in the morning or evening? Comment below what your preference is. And for cardio, do you prefer fasted cardio in the morning or evening cardio? Because when I was in prep, I was doing both. And I actually really like doing evening cardio, just like 8 p.m. in my garage in the dark with the garage door open. In the summer was my favorite. In the winter, not so much. But let me know in the comments below what you guys prefer training, morning, afternoon, or evening. I feel like these dumbbells feel so light. What's going on? Some Smith machine squats. I like to on the Smith machine just because I find you can really target your glutes. Sit back really deep. I'm not focusing on quads, just focusing on purely glutes there. So just sitting deep and coming back up and just keeping tension on your glutes the entire time. Smith is probably one of my favorite types of squats, or just a dumbbell sumo squat. So usually those are the two variations of squats that I'll do. Do a glute kickback. So glute isolation exercise, kickbacks you can't go wrong with. It's not sweater weather in Vegas anymore. Do single leg press, one of my faves. I don't know how heavy this machine is. I'm going to try it with just one plate on and we'll see because I've never used it before. But it looks very high tech. For single leg, this is heavy. For dual, great. But it's already on, so I'm not going to take it off. It's not fun when you train late. I'm not allowed to. That's for sure. Okay guys, just wrapped up quick glute workout here, and it's 8 o'clock now. We're gonna run into Sephora real quick because they're open until 9 here. That's just across the street, and then we're gonna get home and eat because I've only had 2 meals today, so I'm really behind.
I would love to do something better, but...
Okay, give me 1 second. Of course, thanks for having us. Feels like summertime in Vegas. One of my favorite things about living in Vegas is the palm trees. I think because when I used to live in Canada, I used to come to Florida every year for March break with my family. And I always remember seeing palm trees and it reminded me of like vacation. So I get to live in a place where I see palm trees every day. Life is great. Telling you, girls, this is the best. I use it as a lip gloss, a lip balm, a sleeping mask, pretty much everything. Post-workout, spicy ground chicken, MEGAFIT. So this one is going to be a higher carb, higher protein meal just because I'm stacking on my protein today. So I'm going to take 2 caps of Glyco HD with this because it's a higher carb meal. And I'm going to put this is just a hot sauce on top.
Bro, he was sleeping on Matt's couch. And he actually had fun with us. We didn't ask him like, well, he must be because he's probably like, he's kind of freaking underwhelming.
2 capsules. Usually I do this with 2 highest carb meals a day. So usually that's post-workout meal and then 1 earlier on in the day just to help make sure that I'm utilizing all those carbs as best I can, pushing them to the right places, and my body can uptake those nutrients. So glucose disposal agent, highly recommend if you're on season, off season, no matter what, you can pretty much benefit from this. Just make sure that your insulin levels are optimal and that you're keeping your glucose levels in a good spot daily, especially if you're having high carbs. If you're in your off season and you're pushing a lot of carbs, this is going to be great. And if you are in your on season and you're prioritizing timing of carbs, this is also great for that as well. And Cosmo just came out to say hello to his mommy. Hello, my love. If you guys have not yet tried MEGAFIT spicy ground chicken, you're missing out because it's the bomb. So funny story, I actually had asked them if they could come out with ground chicken breast because I was sick of eating chicken breast, the texture, and I personally was always doing ground chicken breast all the time, and I kept getting asked where I was getting it from, and I was like, just from the grocery store, and I was cooking like a pack a day, going through so much. So I had asked Meg, like, can you guys please do ground chicken breast for me, because that's pretty much all I eat in prep, and I prefer the texture of it. And they asked like what seasonings do I do on it, all that stuff. They're incredible. And then they came out with this spicy ground chicken meal just because I had asked them to do ground chicken breast. So if you guys haven't tried it yet, it's inspired by me, so give it a try. It's really good. And they also have it on custom meals now as well. So if you want to do a certain protein portion with your carbs and veggies, you can also do that too. And you guys can use code JENDORIE on MEGAFIT as well. So enjoy. I'm gonna eat this. I have some work to get done that didn't get done earlier. And then I have my last meal. You guys already know what that's gonna be. Pro HD and my Ezekiel muffin with coconut oil. And I might try one of those new no sugar added chocolate squares that I got. Shit. I just spilled this all over. So hungry. So good. This is my favorite meal ever. If I could live off of one meal for the rest of my life, spicy ground chicken. Babe, these aren't gonna fit your legs. You guys, these are the pants that Mark just got. And I had to try them on to show you guys the bell-bottom flares. There's no way these are gonna fit you, baby. Huh? I mean, well, I have baggy sweatpants on, so I don't know, but I don't know about these. Okay guys, so we just got back from the strip. We were filming some top secrets. Actually, it's not so much of a secret because this video will be out after. So we just got back from filming some promo videos for our first ever NPC show, the NPC High Roller Royale. It's going to be September 10th here in Las Vegas, so we were super excited about that. We were just filming some promo content that we're going to be posting this week, probably before this video comes out, so you guys will see that by then. I'm just going to make my last meal right now and then head to bed because it is 11 o'clock and it's been a long day so far. So, last meal, here we go. I'm going to do my famous last meal that I always do every single night.
People are going to think I'm annoying again, jumping in the video.
They're going to think you keep cutting me off because you are.
Sorry.
But be nice in the comments, guys. YouTube is ruthless. Like, sometimes the comments I see in people, I'm like, even on like other videos and stuff, so that's nothing about YouTube, you guys. Only nice stuff on my page, please.
Okay, this is how we live.
Positive vibes.
This is how we live in. Positive vibes.
Okay, you can tell him he's being annoying right now because he's just trying to take all the camera time. So I'm going to do my Ezekiel muffin. I'm going to toast this and then put some coconut oil and pink Himalayan sea salt on that. And I'm going to make a shake right now. My usual shake with the Pro HD vanilla isolate, the coconut almond milk blend, and then some of this tropical berry and coconut frozen fruit. So usually I would do ice, but since I'm going to do the frozen fruit, I'm going to do that instead of ice just because I want more flavor. I'm just going to grab a handful of all these flavors in here. So about this much, either frozen fruit or ice you can do. And then you pretty much just want to cover the ice or the frozen fruits with almond milk or whatever your beverage of choice is, just so it covers it fully so you have enough liquid in there. And then I'm going to do 1 scoop of Pro HD. A big scoop. It's kind of like a 1.5 scoop, but that's okay. And then we're going to blend that up. Be nice and thick. I love when it's like that. Okay. You're going to get some comments below.
Truffle salt.
This is so good.
Last meal of the day.
So good, you guys. Tastes like tropical smoothie. I love this.
Pro HD, baby.
Pro HD, baby. Pro HD has a new flavor that's coming out, and I just got to try a sample.
Can't tell them what it is yet.
I'm not going to tell them what it is, but it's so good. Oh my gosh, and it's going to go so well with this flavors. That's the only secret you guys are getting. It's one of my absolute fave flavors. So I can't wait for you guys to see once it's released, and I can't wait for it to be released so I can get a tub of it, because right now I've got a few samples. So HD fam, if you guys are watching this, hurry up and come out with the new flavor, because we need that. I got some new HD muscle curl earlier too. This new sweater. I love this gold color. And then there's this new zip-up too. And the back. And then a couple of t-shirts, a sports bra. So much stuff. And I haven't had this flavor in so long, it's been sold out, but thankfully Mariah had this sent to me. Sour peach rings, my fave flavor. #1 flavor for me. The pink lemonade is a close second. That's the one I've been using. But I finally got my hands on the sour peach ring. So. Say bye-byes. Bye-byes. Okay guys, we are going to wrap up this video here for today for a day in life video. You guys got to see it. A whole bunch of things we had to do today. Some errands, some filming, some client work, some meals, some training, cardio you guys didn't get to see this morning, and you missed one of my meals earlier today, but that was the extent of my day today. And of course, family time with my lovely husband and my dogs. So we're gonna wrap up this video. If there's anything that you guys want to see in future YouTube videos, I'm always all ears for what you guys want to see, because it helps me come up with content a lot easier if you guys have certain ideas that you want. So comment below, let me know if there's specific stuff that you guys want to see. Currently I'm in my off season, and I'm gonna post a video next about what my plans are for 2022 season, and keep you guys in the loop as I go through my prep for the Olympia again this year here in Las Vegas in December. So I can't wait for that. That is creeping up on us. So prep starts May, we said?
Yeah.
We're gonna start prep super early, like 30 weeks out type of thing. So next video I'm gonna talk about why I chose not to do the Arnold, what the plans are for 2022 season, and kind of what we learned from previous preps that we're gonna apply this year with our strategy. So that's the next video, and then anything else you guys wanna see, comment below, let me know. And if there's anything that you guys don't wanna see, let me know, but be nice please. So hope you guys all have a great night. I'm off to get some sleep and just eat my last meal, and I will catch you guys soon.